These chains have an inside and an outside. The outside has this cam set up on it. Inside's just the hook. All right. The other thing you notice is the chains. You have the smooth side, so they can be upside down or not. If you don't want this to go against the sidewall, so when you lay it out on the ground, this is the proper way to. You want this part going against the sidewall. What I'm going to do is stretch these out. Make sure I don't have any knots in it. Example of a knot or a kink is like right here. I can pull that tight and it's kinked. And you'll see that the links start to roll over. So what you want to do is flip it. So now there's no kink. That's tight. This part is now going to be against the tire. Okay, so you can cut. I want to stretch these out. All right. Hey, as you can see, I got the chain stretched out. I'm going to now drive forward. There's many ways to do it. You can ride up on a block of wood. If you are stuck, before I would do any of this, I'd start off with putting your chains down under the tire, kind of stretch them out. A lot of times that'll get you out of being stuck. Do not put your automatic chains down if these are on your outside tire. They can connect, get tangled up, and rip it apart. The other thing I want to throw out there, if you're stuck, if you have your white absorbent pads, put them down. You can get a fair amount of traction off of them. This is like the last thing I would want to do is put these chains on in the snow. All right, so now I'm just going to drive forward. I usually drive to this end, so when you make your connection, you're making your connection around here, so you're not back there at the mud flat. Grab your chain, throw it up over the tire. You want to get as much slack out and up over the tire. Get rid of as much slack as you can. We're going to hook the chain, and once we're hooked, then we're going to move the truck. That kind of adjusts the chain and see if we can get another notch or two and make it tight. What you're going to want to do is you have to have an extra link like that, fits in the cam like that. Let's say generally you want to make it tight as you can, but for now, I'm just going to push that back in here, pull that lock down. And there you go, they're on. So what I'm going to do now is back the truck up. It kind of centers everything on the tire, and I'll see if I can catch another link on the inside and the outside. After that, then I'll put 2 bungee cords on it to keep pressure on it. Yeah, actually I backed up now, see if I can get any more slack out of the chain. And actually it turned out pretty good. They're all pretty tight. But that's what I'm going to do. You're not going to be able to see. I'm going to unhook this, see if I can catch another link. But if you're stuck, you really don't need to make them this tight. This is just if you're going down the road. Okay, the last step is all your kits should have a bungee cord in it or spring-loaded retainers. It's just to keep the chains tight. So I just crisscross them. I put this one on here, and this one will go just like this. And you're done.